bounce, pass,
Sports.
pass, kick, pass, dunk it,
What?
funk it,
Sure.
serve it, here, work it, jocular. We're about to get jocular.
Welcome to Jocular,
Welcome to
the
Jocular.
show where three best buds gossip about women's sports.
That's what we do.
That is what we do.
Currently, it's two best buds.
It's two best buds
because
because,
ER Fight Master
yeah,
is on the run
it's on the run. They're on the
They-
run from the law.
from the law, and they've taken 3 grown men hostage,
Yeah,
making them bring around their instruments
and making them dance on stage.
dance
Dance on stage. But
and
they're on the
probably
run.
work out together.
Yeah, they probably are working out.
Without a doubt, they are drinking Celsius and working out together.
Drinking Celsius, doing CrossFit, sort of like,
Talking about where their balls hang. That's true, though.
that
You know,
true?
you know that's a fascination of theirs.
oh, really?
Yeah, like where I would say they are fascinated as to like where
I never think.
I would say how do you say cock and balls are at any given time?
I never think about those two things.
3 things. Well,
Cock-
depending on who
three,
you are.
You're right. I don't want
depending
to
on who you are.
assume.
Not trying to assume.
I'm not trying to assume.
'Cause to
You
me,
could be
they're-
Steve from Sex and the City. I'm not trying to assume.
Miranda. Okay, listeners, we had a long Sex in the City chat, which I'll say is queer canon.
It is queer canon.
It is.
It's absolutely queer canon. You're telling me 4 women hanging out together all the time? Gay.
Samantha does have a gay relationship.
She does.
Yes. And it's really hinted at heavily about Miranda. Like, as somebody who just was like, I think I might as well just quit men. There's like a lot of like, well, look at me in this outfit. I might as well be a fucking dyke.
I know. She's wearing every outfit. She's wearing the dykiest outfits.
Yeah. And I would say Steve is lesbian coded.
100%.
Yeah.
So lesbian coded.
Yeah.
Wants to shoot from the wants to shoot from the middle of the court, half court.
Do you know what I realized though when
Always wearing tank tops. Go on.
always wearing tank tops? Really supports that his partner makes more money than him.
Lesbian coded.
Lesbian coded.
Wait, we didn't even introduce ourselves. I haven't been here in so long.
But you're alive.
In person, I'm alive.
What's your name though?
Tien, Tran, she, her.
Katie Kershaw, she, her.
It's so good to be back in person with you.
I know. It's so
It's the
good to be in
best.
person.
I know.
I've missed you so much.
I missed
and
you so much.
I do have to make a public apology for
Oh, yeah.
the last podcast we released 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
I listened to it. And I will say at the time I didn't know, but I fully had COVID. In
They-
which strand? Flirt. Did you know that?
She got the flirt.
I got the flirt.
She got the flirt.
I had flirt. I had fever was breaking. I sounded insane. I always do, but it was like fever pitch.
I didn't notice a difference.
And that's sad.
No, I'm kidding.
That's really fucking sad.
You had your flu game. You had your Michael Jordan flu
flu
game.
game.
Flu game.
Flu game.
So flirt game.
Flirt game.
Yeah, you had your flirt game.
I'm a flirt.
Bump, bump, bump. I'm a flirt.
I'm a flirt. Official song of the pod.
Official song of the pod. I'm so glad you're feeling better. And thankfully we did record remotely.
We did record remotely, so I
Yeah.
only infected my partner and my cousin.
Yeah, so the closest people to you.
The closest people to me, and, you know, my cousin who I love was visiting LA, California for the first time in her life. And she landed. I picked her up and I said, "Oh, it's just allergies."
Classic.
That's what I believed.
That's classic. I feel like that is the famous last words of someone who's got flirt.
Who's got flirt? Yeah, because the New York Times, I don't subscribe, but they had the headline, is it a cold? Is it allergies? Or is it COVID? Is it flirt?
Is it flirt?
And you know what? It was flirt.
Thank you for apologizing to our jock straps because I think
Anytime. I'm just happy I don't have to make a bigger apologize because I infected our entire crew.
I know. You were at the top of your game though, so that's why I'm saying I didn't hear or notice a difference.
I was actively sweating.
I couldn't feel that through the Zoom.
Okay, that's fair.
You were
Thank
hot.
Well, I'm always hot.
That's right. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Sorry we missed a week during Pride, but
I know.
one of the rules of Pride is that we can't say sorry during Pride.
Yeah, and we can honestly, one of the rules of during Pride is that you can do whatever you want.
That's right.
And as a queer person, there are no rules for us during Pride.
Say what you want to say and let the world
know. Well, today we're going to tell you everything we know and what you need to know about women's soccer and the NWSL. But first, what's happening in the group chat?
Okay, the group chat is currently popping off with everything with the Summer Olympics. I feel like there's new stories
I know
about these women, about these teams emerging every day. And the U.S. Olympic swim trials, they're breaking records in the U.S. swim trials.
I know.
And they're also swimming, I think, at the Indiana Colts Stadium.
Yes, they are.
Which is insane.
That is insane.
Producer Harry, did you know that? He's Indiana's own producer Harry.
I did not know that.
Oh, they built a pool.
They built a pool in the stadium
where your Colts play.
Colts?
Yes.
Are they Colts? How do they go to play with the pool there?
They'll take it
figure
away.
out. No, it's gonna be some swim football, and it's new to the NFL.
It's new to the NFL, and it's here to stay.
Breaking news.
If you wanted to see what is the phrase for when you're recording a video and it's stop motion? No. When you're like you want to show
time
lapse. Thank you.
Okay, I think somebody else had the flirt. The time lapse video of them building the Olympic pools. Oh, I've seen it multiple times.
Me too. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god, horny for that. I love a time lapse.
I'm horny for a time lapse, and I'm horny for a time lapse when it includes like changing one thing into another thing.
Okay, do you think there's time lapse porn?
There has to be.
I'm talking about.
Oh my god, there has
creating
to be
the set.
No. I would. Okay.
I want to see the director. I want to see.
I want to see the. Yeah, I want to see the. That is beautiful. I want to see notes being given. I want to see.
Yes.
I want to see different positions set up, practiced.
I want to see the set photographer. I want to see.
Wow. I want to see the set being broken down.
Thank you. I want to see them going home, them talking to each other, getting dressed, being like, "This was so fun.
That was really great.
I hope we work together again.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Do I have your number?
Oh my god. Oh no. Actually, can you put it in my phone?
Yeah. I mainly WhatsApp because I live between here and Lisbon.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't know that before.
Well, that's what I do. Like that's what
that is the time lapse porn that I want to see.
That's what happens when ER is not here.
No, that time lapse studio or time lapse stadium transition was incredible.
Gorgeous.
There's like a 14-year-old swimmer that's breaking records.
I know. I would say like the age of swimmers confusing to me because we've got Katie Ledecky,
yes,
who's 65.
Yep,
and
still swimming, breaking records. 65 years old.
65 years old.
And then we have like
14-year-old.
14-month-old.
14-month-old.
Fresh out the womb.
From Katie Ledecky's womb. That's what's so weird about it.
That's what's crazy.
That's crazy, but
still connected.
This is America, baby. Anything's possible.
14 years old.
14 years old. That's insane.
I know.
When I was 14, I don't even think my school had a swim team. Like, all of it is just like what kids can do.
I know. Each time they made the team, the Olympians, they got a little hat, and on the bottom of it was stitched, "Made it." Oh, isn't that great?
And when you didn't make it, it just said, "Next time."
Next time.
Yeah.
Made it.
Next time.
It also looked like it was like hand stitched.
Yeah.
But that I love that.
It probably was hand stitched.
I bet it was.
Without a doubt. By Ralph Lauren himself.
By Mr. Ralph Lauren. Ooh, I can't wait to see those opening ceremony outfits.
You know that blazer is going to be fitted and tailored.
Be so fitted and so futuristic. And also like a weird hat. Is it going to be like a driving cap this year?
I would love a bucket hat.
Is it going to be oh my.
Well, you know Canada's going to
Is it going to be a visor?
Oh, it could be a visor. Jocular merch coming soon. Visor only.
Visor only.
Oh my God, I wish. More news on that later.
The other team that also was announced today was the USA Women's Rugby 7 team.
So hot.
So they're all so hot.
All so fucking attractive.
And so strong.
So many muscles. I didn't know you needed to be jacked in every quadrant of your body to play rugby.
I didn't know that either.
No!
And they are, and they're beautiful.
And also the rugby ball, it just looks like a football on steroids to me. It's just, for whatever reason, way more intense.
Wait, have you ever thrown one?
No.
Neither have I. I've always wanted to.
Should we?
I don't know. I think we should. I've always wanted to like stop the gals in the quad and be like,
Hey.
hey.
I don't know if you all are busy right now, but can I have that ball?
Can I toss that?
Can I toss that? What do they even call it?
We have to add this. We got, I don't know. I don't know anything about rugby.
We need to do a rugby episode.
We need to do, and I didn't like, there's rugby and then there's rugby sevens. Did you know that?
I did know that, but I will say our jockstraps will educate me in the DMs. And
Okay,
that is
good.
legit a request.
Please tell us, like, all I know is that the difference is rugby sevens is just they're playing with 7 on the field versus what the normal
the
amount
other
of,
number.
Well, the other number.
Which we all know, and we're going to say it together right now.
Is...
And that's how
That's how
play
I
with.
play.
Yeah. I
What
would
are we
say
gonna
like all Olympics, I'm just going to be like so high out of my mind
I can't
on
wait.
patriotism.
I can't wait. Oh my God. I have to a friend of mine who was in Paris brought back the mascot hat.
Stop. I love
So
the mascot.
The mascot. Have we talked about the mascot on this pod yet?
I think we touched on it briefly.
We did, didn't we? That little mascot looks like a little period.
Yeah, it's a period stain.
It's a period stain. A big period stain.
A huge
like
period
day
stain.
1 going
Uh-huh.
into day 2.
Yes.
When you like go to the bathroom and you're like,
That's day 1 happens in the middle of the night.
yes, oh my God, you're so right.
That is a wake up and you're like,
Fuck. God damn it. I got level 5 and it's not even holding it.
what's going on? I've got a super ultra deluxe.
I have super ultra deluxe pizza.
pizza in my panties. And I
That is-
love this. That's the porn.
That's
Yeah.
the time lapse porn we're talking about.
God, I want to watch time lapse porn.
Well, now I want to know if it exists. Respectfully,
Jockstraps?
jockstraps. Don't send it to us.
No.
But just tell us if it exists.
Yay, nay.
It has to.
I know it does.
Okay.
Should we take a quick break?
Let's take a quick break and we'll be back with our new segment called The Fun. I thought you were going to say it with me.
I'll say it with you. Okay,
You
ready?
literally stared at me. I was trying.
My paper was put away. And I was like, well, what if I don't actually know the name of it? Okay, ready? Our
The
new segment,
The
Fundamental.
Get jocular.
Okay, welcome to our new segment.
Hello.
Fundamentals.
Oh, we're kicking off a new segment where we break down and explain everything you need to know about a sport, league, or other sports-related thing.
Yeah.
Up first
Yeah.
is the National Women's Soccer League.
Yes, or as they would say in England, the National Women's Football League.
Or as we say here in shorthand, NWSL.
NWSL. And I've said many times that I famously grew up in a place that just didn't really have soccer until I left. I moved and they said, now we can have it.
Okay.
And I know that you know the sport like the back of your dang cleat.
Beautifully said.
Thank you. It kind of it truly Muse passed through. I didn't know I was going to say that.
No, but it was really beautiful that you said it.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
I didn't either.
Or in England, as they call it, boots.
They say boots.
Yeah, they call them your boots.
Your kit and your boots.
Your kit and your boots.
Okay, so I'm going to rapid fire my soccer questions because even though I love the game, I love going to it, the fundamentals itself, I'm still like, what?
Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
And I'm going to try to answer them as best as I can.
And as fast as you can.
And as fast as I can. And I might make some mistakes because I'm human.
Yeah, you are.
Okay?
You're not fucking AI.
No, I'm not Google AI.
Thank you.
Okay?
I hate Google AI. I want to turn
hate-
it off.
How do you turn it off?
I don't know.
I don't like seeing it load
Like
up.
a brrrr.
Yeah.
That's called lazy loading.
Is
by
that what
the
it's
way.
called?
Yeah, well, that's what it's called when you're loading images. I've been doing some website stuff lately. Just kind of
Oh my god, are you
a side
are you
gig.
the next Zuckerberg?
Yeah, I'm kind of like an IT geek.
I love this.
Thank you. I don't understand coding. Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Tien,
Katie.
here we go. First question. How many people are on a soccer team?
All together, soccer team or on the field? Because it's different for different tournaments.
Okay, well, you took my second question.
Okay, sorry.
How many are on the team?
How many are on the team? So it can be 22 in the NWSL, but it can only be like 18 on the Olympics roster.
Why?
I don't know why they've shortened that. I honestly don't know. Maybe it's because it's a shorter kind of condensed tournament.
Uh-huh.
In the past, I think you can bring like 22 and 2 people as alternates, 24 for the World Cup.
Okay.
On the field itself, there are 22 players altogether, but 11 aside, 10 field players and a goalkeeper per side.
Okay, so it's kind of like everyone has a doppelganger?
Yeah. What? On the other team?
No.
Yeah.
So if there are 22 and there are 11 on the field, are the 11 there? Like you've got your spare goalie, you got your spare midfielder, you got your spare.
Yes, but sometimes there are there are players that can play multiple positions.
So could I have 11 goalies on the field at once?
If
you wanted
to. I don't know if someone would stop you.
Okay.
But only one of those goalies could use their hands.
I would like to see them fucking try. What are the different positions?
Okay, so it depends on there are a lot of different formations, but typically you have your defenders,
Okay.
your midfielders,
Okay.
and your forwards.
Okay, and then the goalie.
And the goalie.
Which position did you play?
I played left midfield.
So there's a right midfield?
There's a right midfield and a left
A
midfield.
center midfield?
There is a center midfield. Now with the modern day football, there are usually like 3 midfielders, and there's like the center attacking midfielder or the box to box midfielder, and they have like
box to box.
Talk about a gay ass position.
That's a gay ass
That's
position.
like box to box all
Personally,
day.
I play box to box.
I mean, happy pride.
Happy pride. I'm proud.
I'm proud to be box to box. Box to box to me is like rim runner.
Rim runner.
Box to box midfielder.
You know those girls, they're box to box.
They're box to box. Oh, that's so cool. We gotta start saying that about
Oh,
people.
yeah. Those two, no, they're not dating. They're
They're
just box to box.
Oh my god. Is that the new term for situationship?
Yeah.
Box to box.
Box to box. Okay, producer Harry, not a lesbian.
Yeah, didn't really sparkle at that.
No, I think it's actually just watching something on his phone.
I know. Time lapse
It's
porn.
time-lapse porn.
Okay, so you got box to box.
Yes. And then now you really have forwards are more like left forward, right forward, and like a center striker.
Okay, gotcha.
That feels more appropriate these
What's
days.
a striker?
A striker it's more of an old school way of playing, but it's like your one target forward who is responsible for like pretty much scoring the goals.
Okay, so it's an old school way of playing, but everyone still kind of has one.
Everyone still kind of has one. It's changed throughout the years as to like what people used to have, like a pure striker.
Right.
And that was someone who was like big and tall that you just like kind of like threw in the box, and they would just like, they would be a huge target for crosses, you know?
Okay.
These days, I think you have more of a striker that is a little bit better with like holding up the play, kind of controlling the ball, being sometimes more of a playmaker even. That's what Alex Morgan has started to become more of. Like dropping deeper to receive the ball. So, yeah.
Okay. What would I be?
Oh, I feel like you would be a number 8. Oh, no, a number 6. So like
my jersey would say number 6.
Well, in soccer, each position has a number too.
Oh,
so like center midfielders can be number 6, number 8, number 7. A number 6 is like a very strong, controls the pace of the game. Is the sort of like the last line of defense before the defense. They are the central defending midfielder. They are, in my opinion, one of the most important players on the field because they're covering a lot of. They can be the first person that starts the attack, but also are very integral to defense. So I think you're so versatile and a natural born leader.
Oh my god!
I really feel like that's where you would play.
Thank you.
You're so
I
welcome.
prefer box to box, but I do like that. Okay, so explain offsides, please.
Okay, so offsides is kind of a way,
Something that makes me mad
and I know it makes a lot of people mad, but it is an important rule
to you.
to me because it prevents players on offense from just like sitting in front of the goal and like essentially being like little cherry pickers.
Okay.
So the rule is that if you are on offense,
Which I am.
you are on offense right now, okay?
Okay.
And you have the ball at your feet.
Uh-huh.
Your teammate can only go, like when the ball is passed, your teammate has to be in line with the defense.
Okay.
And then it's fine. Then you're
Okay.
onside. You're onside when you're in line with the last defender when the ball is played.
So I can't even I'm not sitting, I'm not cherry picking, but
Yeah.
in the play, I'm just running faster.
Yeah, but if you run ahead of that last defender before the ball is played, you are offside. And it can be as small. I know people are the video assistant referee has like automated.
A hated position. Why would you want to do that?
I know. Why would you want to do
Why would you
want to do that?
That's a person who in another lifetime was a stage manager. And I say that with love for stage managers.
Yes, who's in the booth being like, "Oh, you're off. You're off.
Yeah. Katie, you missed your mark.
You missed your mark."
Katie, here's your line notes. Okay, I may be pulling from real life experience.
You are.
Katie,
So-
record number of line notes again. College was rough.
Oh, really?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good.
I always kind of made them laugh and we got over it.
And now you're a star.
Thank you.
VAR. That like they're always drawing lines because they want to make sure that like no body part is ahead. But they change. Like mostly, it's like your shoulder or like a foot can't be ahead
That's
of the.
insane.
I know.
So what you're telling me is that peripheral vision is very integral to the game of
Yes,
soccer.
and like timing your runs. As you watch the game now, you'll see like forwards kind of bend and curve their runs so that like they can stay in line with the last defender as the ball is played. They can quickly change direction and go forward.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Is this helping?
It's helping me.
Okay, I hope it's helping people.
And we're going to talk more about the NWSL, which my next question kind of leads into that. So due to the NWSL, I feel like being like kind of new in terms of the world of professional women's soccer.
Yeah, newer for sure.
Newer. We see so many amazing American athletes playing overseas, aka my favorite girl.
Who's your
Lindsay.
Lindsay Horan? Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Lindsay Horan. Who plays for Lyon.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, box to
Okay,
box,
box to
box to box.
Box to box.
Will we be seeing her on the Olympic team?
Yes, 100%.
Yep. So what are
she's
some
the USA
others?
team captain, so she'll 100%.
God, I just want her to fuck me up at the end of the night at a bar.
That would be really cool
For me.
for you, and I would support that 100%.
And I would go.
I would like help be the wingman to that. I'd
Thank
be like,
you.
what? I'd be like, bonjour, Lindsay.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I know you're
Lindsay.
American, but I know you live in Paris.
Betty.
Bonjour, Lindsay.
And also, like that girl with that look living in Paris, power.
Explain. Tell me more.
She has to me, and I say this with love because I do find her to be very attractive and I respect the fact that she's straight. But Lindsay Horan has this look that's very Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
Very Midwest. Very like she straightens that hair.
I didn't want to say it. I wanted someone else to. I wanted you to say it.
Someone from the culture.
Yes.
From my culture. She's someone I would see at the end of the night at a bar.
Yeah.
Who maybe I looked at her friend the wrong way. And she's like, what the fuck did you just do?
100%.
She's drank more than everyone there, but somehow
so
you
sober.
do-
She could drive.
you trust her with keys.
Yeah, she could absolutely drive home.
Yeah, she will and she should.
Yep.
She's just done another shot. What the fuck did you just say to her? What did you say to Jessica? Repeat yourself. And then she kicks your ass and it's like the horniest best experience of your life. Like she just like has your fucking back. And you see that when she talks about her
she does.
teammates.
Yes, she totally
you
does.
see that like on the field. Like she is that girl.
Yeah.
She is that girl who went to the University of Cincinnati, graduated, got a great job at Procter and Gamble, doing so well, married, having kids.
Yep.
rules that household.
100%.
Yeah, that man is like, I got my honey-do list and I will be doing it. That's her to me. And I respect that in a way that's hard to describe, even though I did just describe it.
You did describe it, and you described it so beautifully. Okay, and for those of you who don't know about the NWSL that well, okay, what other questions do you have?
Well, my other question is like, so as we're learning about the NWSL, and I do love Lindsey Horan so much, are there other greats? Because you can put Lindsey Horan's name in the same sentence as Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
But most American viewers are just going to kind of know Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
Who else that plays overseas are we going to see on this Olympic team? Do you know yet?
The other person that I think that you'll see, I think, for sure, is Emily Fox.
Yeah.
She played for Arsenal this past year. She used to play in the NWSL, but this past season, Arsenal, a storied like European Arsenal. She signed to play football over there.
Well, good for her.
I know, really good for her.
Yes, that's amazing.
There is another player who played for Chelsea. Very good young player, Katarina Macario, who's a center midfielder who's coming back from ACL 2 years.
Wow.
And she's a young phenom. I think she's like 21, 22. I think she'll make the team. And the other star, very, very, very young. Her name is Lily Johannes. I think that's correct.
14 months?
14 months old. She can barely walk, but she's gonna start, baby. Okay. She can't walk, but she starts. 14 months old. I think she's like, I think she's 16.
Jesus
And she had her like first, she plays for Ajax, which I think is
Ajax is in the Netherlands.
Okay, that's what I thought. So she plays for them, and she's really good. I think she'll be more of like she's on the fence, but I hope that she makes it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. She had her first goal ever.
Wow.
She played for the first time in these past like sort of prep games.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for her.
That's awesome. I love Ajax. This is very exciting.
Okay, this is cool.
This is cool.
This is very cool.
It is very cool. So let's go back to the NWSL.
Okay, great.
So I know a lot about the WNBA and how many teams we got. How many teams do we have in the NWSL?
We have 14 teams.
Okay.
Originally, I believe we had 8 teams. Is that right? Yes.
Yes.
We had 8 teams, and now it's grown to 14. So the latest expansion team is Bay FC.
Yes.
That new San Francisco team.
Which is looking good.
It's looking good. And also Utah FC, which is hurting a little bit.
I mean, and we could say the same thing about Angel City.
I know. What's going on?
You know, I talked to a friend that we have that's slightly, well, I mean, we both have friends that are slightly on the inside of Angel City. And someone was like, we're the Yankees. We're spending the money. We're getting it going. We're getting we're getting that culture started.
It's so true.
And everything else is going to follow. It's just hard. It's hard to see because I'm normally the fan of the scrappy team.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah.
I prefer
That's what I want.
Yeah. Not the Yankees. Not the in soccer, not Chelsea. They're like historically, yeah.
No, I want the underdog story. I want the team that was playing like Raleigh, like playing on like a high school soccer field.
Yeah.
For their first season. Like that's the stuff that gets me like going because sports in general, I'm here for the story.
Same.
And the athletics like tied. So with Angel City, I don't really get it, but I love them so much and I love that team so much.
Yes, agreed.
That I'm ready for that to flip.
I think it'll happen. I mean, it takes years to
takes so
long to build a winning franchise.
I think that's what's hard about women's sports right now is that we have all of these new eyes and these athletes are amazing, but these legacies that's been created in the side of men's sports have not been built up yet. So you watch, you're like, yeah, these athletes are great, but they're playing like they're all separate. Like we don't have that like cohesion yet.
I think it'll happen though.
Oh, it absolutely will.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see where we're going to get more expansion teams.
I know. I'm excited too.
Yeah.
The thing I like about the NWSL and the WNBA, because it is still a growing league, is that there are so few spots that you are real. Like the NWSL, people talk about it all the time. That like I think in some men's leagues, you could be like, that team sucks so bad. They're going to, like that team sucks. The number one team is going to absolutely crush the last place team.
Right.
That is not the case in
No.
the NWSL. Every game feels like a playoff game in the level of like competition and like how good everyone is. So like
Absolutely.
the record is hard. Like I feel like the records sometimes don't reflect how good teams are. It's just that the league is so good because there are so few teams. So you are getting like the top US college players and some of the top international players playing for the NWSL.
I mean, it's exactly what's happening in the W.
It's like the W.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I wanted to look up how many out players there were in NWSL, but I didn't get a chance to. So Jockstraps,
Tell us
Jockstraps.
who's box to box?
Who's box to box? I will say have I sent you that there is like a soccer version of the chart?
No, wait, I've seen this.
Okay, somebody.
Yes, I've seen this. I've seen this.
Okay.
On TikTok.
Okay. Some angel
Yes.
made like almost like a geosites level.
As a
compliment because it's streamlined and it's highly functional. So that's what I mean when I say geosites.
Yes.
Essentially chart of like every out player in all of women's soccer across the world.
Jesus Christ.
And who they dated, who their exes are, who are they with right now. And let me tell you, there's little galaxies in there. Ooh! There are little galaxies on there.
Oh my God.
You can spend some time seeing who's been with who.
I want to. That's what I want to do as soon as I get home.
And we'll share it on our Instagram story so you can link but that's good work.
Yeah, and if you have some insight about some links that are not on there, let us know.
Let us know. Let us know, and we'll reach out to whoever owns that website so we can tell them to.
And hopefully get them as a guest.
I know. See, that is some dedicated research.
That person has a day job.
100%.
And that's devastating that in this economy, that can't be a full-time job.
I know, that should be a full-time
It should.
Because that person has looked through Instagram profiles, LinkedIn for sure. People are always putting who they're fucking on LinkedIn.
I do.
I do too.
Do we not?
I do too.
Okay, good.
Resume, box to box. From 2009.
2009.
2009 to
box
present.
To box.
Box to box, 2009 to present.
Okay. I swear you cracked me up.
You cracked me up.
Stop!
Okay, maybe the one other fun thing about the NWSL is that they do hand out 2 trophies at the end. And I didn't know this until this past year.
Okay, tell me about
So
them.
the team that is number 1 at the end of the season gets the Community Shield.
Okay, that's the gayest shit in the world. Your Community Shield?
I know, can we have, it feels both gay, loving, and also kind of strong, but it feels like we were hedging, you know?
Community Shield sounds like you went around to your neighborhood and you got the most people vaccinated.
Yeah. You got the most people vaccinated. 100. That is, yes.
That's a Community Shield.
Like Deborah down the street.
She works so hard. She was knocking on doors.
She got the Community Shield.
Delivering masks. Sorry, flirt's still in me, I guess.
No, it's so true. That doesn't sound like the number 1 team to me.
No, Community Shield.
Community Shield.
We protected all the other teams.
Community Shield.
Who were bad.
Community Shield also sounds like kind of the knockoff of ADT.
Yeah, I couldn't afford Ring or ADT, but I got Community Shield. It's just this guy named Daryl we can call.
Yeah, it doesn't connect you to the police, but it does connect you to Daryl.
Daryl, and he rocks.
He shows up with an airsoft gun.
45 minutes after you call. He left his son's graduation.
He left his son's graduation to come here to make sure
we were safe. And we were. It turns out it was a raccoon.
Community Shield.
Community Shield. What's the other one?
The other one is the champion, the NWSL champion. You are the Champion Cup.
Okay, so there's
which is the
great
playoffs.
Job, but you didn't win.
Yeah, great job. You finished first in the regular season.
Is it often the same team?
No, I don't think so because I don't want to say that. I don't know that for sure, but last year it wasn't. Last year, the Community Shield went to the San Diego Wave, and the team that won was Gotham FC.
Yes. But this year, the best teams are neither of those.
Yeah, the best teams are Kansas City Current and the Orlando Pride, who are both currently undefeated.
Insane.
Isn't that crazy?
How are my Louisville gals doing?
I think they're currently in playoff contention. I want to say
not bad.
I want to say they're like 4th or 5th, but don't.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm finding it.
I'm finding it. I think they're 4th or 5th. I want to say they're. I'm gonna look right now because I don't want to be wrong about that.
Outside of Angel City, who's your favorite NWSL team to watch?
I have a soft spot for the Chicago team.
Okay, well, outside of the Chicago Red Stars.
Okay. Racing Louisville is actually in 8th place, which is right. They're in the middle, so I was wrong. But they're
still good.
They're still good. They're good. They would make the playoffs if the season ended right now.
And Angel City
would not.
Nope.
No, I can't lie. I really like the Chicago Red Stars.
You should. That's great.
Talk about a time lapse that I would like to see. They turned the Wrigley Field into a soccer field.
Amazing. Did you go?
No, I wish.
Oh,
I wish. It was all sold out.
Of course it
They
was.
set the NWSL record. 35,000 people went and showed up.
That's insane. And Wrigley Field is the size of our recording studio. It's so small.
It's so small.
It is. It's so sweet, though. I love it.
I know. I would have loved to see Wrigley gay for a day.
Yeah.
Because that place is...
I mean, I would say assaultingly straight.
Yeah. 100% assaultingly straight.
Yep.
Like, I went there for a game recently, and I think I walked in and was like, wow, I can't find my boyfriend.
You didn't even know why you were saying it.
I didn't even know. It came out of my mouth as I crossed into the stadium.
Yeah.
Whoa. Where the hell's Derek?
Where's Derek?
Derek, where are you?
I walked in and suddenly I became a woman going through a breakup who was going to leave with some guy.
Oh, I love that for you.
Yeah, and I didn't even mean to.
It just happens to you.
It just happens when you're there.
It just
2014
happens.
was a confusing time.
Yeah, Wrigley Field never passes the Bechdel test.
No, it doesn't want to.
It doesn't want to.
It really doesn't. Please, God, don't let it pass that test. That'd be horrible.
When's the last time you heard that? 2024 Bechdel test?
It's been a while.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why it came to my brain.
Let's bring it back.
Okay.
Did this conversation pass?
The Bechdel test.
Yeah, no.
It had to have.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if it
Producer
did.
Harry, did it pass?
I think so. I think so.
Well, he just talked, so it
Well,
didn't.
it didn't.
I fucked it up. I'm so sorry.
God damn it! Fuck, Harry.
Why don't we take a break?
All
right.
Let's go to a
About to get
break.
jugular. We're about to get jugular.
We're
Back.
We have a new game
Yeah.
called The Sounds of the Stadium.
And I wish the Sounds of the Stadium had a sound effect. Can it in post?
Can it impose?
Can it in post?
Something like a ba, 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 ba.
Sounds of the Stadium.
I think we just made it.
Okay, we did.
And we want to preface this by our producer put this game together.
Our producer, Harry, as I've said many times, Indiana's own.
Indiana's own producer.
The producer of Indiana.
The producer of Indiana. He's going to play a sports-related and or iconic gay sound. And then we have to guess what they are.
Okay.
I'm really excited about this because we really don't know what this is going to be
And
like.
he doesn't have much confidence in it, which
No.
makes me so happy to do it.
I asked to maybe not do the game this week, and then you both made me do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
You put work into
You
it,
put work
baby.
into it, and we want people to hear your work.
Come on,
Okay, great.
baby.
Yeah, Mimi. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Okay. I mean, that's nice. All right. So I'll play. I'll play the first sound, and then you just sort of have to try and guess what it is.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Harry laughing.
That's Harry laughing.
You-
Do it again.
That
That little that was.
I thought it'd be different.
All right.
All right, let's try a different one.
Wait.
Let's try a different one.
The first sound was Bet's wedding ring falling onto
falling
the floor.
onto the ground. Plink, plunk,
Clank.
plunk.
No, it was a tennis ball bouncing.
What?
Here's the next one.
Sounds like water.
It's a swim meet.
Swim meet.
Swim meet. Correct.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay. Next
Wait,
one.
this is kind of fun. Here.
I like it.
Next one.
Softball.
Softball.
Correct.
I hear the
Baseball
metal bat.
Yay!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
all right. This
Okay.
is going pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, so this next
Be missed. John Patrick Shanley.
Oh, Sarah Jones! Tony Award-winning self-esteem. Where when she was in the plane down.
You
Yes!
That's correct.
No, let's keep hearing it.
Okay.
and your cast mustn't be missed.
I have chills.
Patrick Shanley,
I have chills.
you have written a great American play
Oh, wow.
that is going to be performed around
Yes,
the
you
world.
did.
And you and
Wow.
Doug
It
has.
Hughes
It's been
are the
turned into an
reason that
opera.
I'm standing
And a
here
movie,
now.
right?
Doug Hughes, you are
Should have
a
been Meryl, should have been
blessing,
Cherry.
Should have been
and
Cherry.
Every actor in New York
Oh.
wants to work with you.
Of course.
Is she still with
Pace
Sarah
yourself.
at this
At
point?
this point,
Does she think?
Deep thanks.
Does she thank Sarah?
She thanked Sarah. She was like the first queer, but I think it was for another award.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me. I'll
Okay.
find out.
Wow. Beautiful.
Okay.
Wow.
Next one. It's only a couple more.
Okay. No, I'm loving this. Yeah.
That's
Is
another one
that
that's
it?
Sort of.
Wait.
Another one that's
That
sort of
was-
Wait.
a click.
What? I mean, okay.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Your mouse movements are louder.
Yeah. And the actual sound we're trying to guess.
Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again. Huh.
It's a thud.
I thought is it a it sounds too metal to be like basketball. What's metal? Do you hear the metal in it?
I do hear the metal in it. Is it a gay thing?
Is it gay?
It's a pool ball being racked.
Also kind of
Also gay.
Kinda gay.
Very
Gay,
interesting.
yeah,
I like
gay.
that.
I like it.
You wanna hear it
Okay.
again?
Yeah, I do.
Now
I
it is?
want to hear it now. Honestly,
Honestly, I hear it.
I
hear it now.
I hear it
That
now.
was a good job.
Okay, thank you. All right, great. Okay. Two more, I think.
I love this.
Okay.
much.
Cherry Jones.
Cherry Jones accepted the
Cherry
award.
Jones. Next award
Down.
for Tony Down. Oh, come on.
Wow, we know this is.
I dresses with mustaches. Wearing news with long lashes. Women who love with the opening to Fox and Friends.
Tucker Carlson's ringtone.
I've never heard that song before. It's fun.
It's really
You
fun.
never heard it?
No.
A friend of mine really wants to get the lyrics stitched onto a pillow, like "Live, Laugh, Love." Like, can you imagine how long it would be?
It would be so funny.
We have to make it.
We have to make it.
Yes.
And I want it to also then have like a flap that you have to unbutton to then
Living,
fighting, fucking kissing, swearing, screaming, crying. God, that song is who sings that song?
Okay, it was Sarah Paulson 2005.
Okay, great. So she would have been thanked in that.
Yes, but I think her partner in 95 was like the first time she thanked like a queer person.
Ah.
Thanked. Yeah.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Bowling.
Bowl.
Great job.
Wow.
And that's Sounds of the Stadium.
I love how
Let's hear that.
Let's hear it again.
Let's hear it again for Sounds of the Stadium. I love that the sports that you did choose, not in stadiums.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
Queer moments, not really.
Not really.
stadium.
Yeah.
I sort of came up with a name and then worked backwards.
And that's so funny.
I
'cause
love that so
as
much.
the producer, you could have changed the name at any
Didn't
moment.
think about it.
I think we keep it. I think we keep it. I
We
love
do.
it.
I want to do sounds of the stadium once a month.
I do too. I kind of love
It's
it.
so hard finding those sounds.
Oh,
It
no.
took so long.
You did so good.
Harry, you did so
we can't
well.
help you. You have to do it by yourself,
Okay.
and we want it once a month.
Yeah, and
Okay,
every
great.
sound has to be 1 millisecond.
Can I hear the tennis ball again? Because it wasn't one.
Yeah, hold on.
So insane that is. And not even one chosen inside a stadium. I feel like you could have. Was that from like free YouTube?
Yeah, it's just like from a sound library.
I love it.
I swear to God.
I'm
that was one I
obsessed.
picked. I downloaded that one like 10 minutes ago when I realized we were actually gonna have to do this. I had to do more stuff. So that's why it wasn't.
I
as
don't know
good.
why in my head I was like, that's the sound of Nathan Lane dropping his poppers.
So beautifully
I,
put.
I think I was like, that's a gay sound.
That's a
It's
gay
Nathan
sound.
Lane
Yeah.
dropping his poppers.
Harry, when you pitched this game, I thought it was gonna be like oh that's the goal that Rose Lavelle scored, and then the
Oh.
2019 Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
But I like what you did. Yours was a little more esoteric.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be like, we're going to hear a stadium sound. And we're
Yeah.
going to have to
Uh-huh.
figure out, is that from an Angel City game or from a
Yes.
Chapel Roan
Yep.
concert?
These are all great
See
pitches.
that's
I think I.
But you
thought-
chose not to
But-
workshop it. You didn't want to workshop it.
Well, we're doing it every month, so.
Okay. We're doing it every month. I
Sorry,
absolutely.
Flirt wants to come out. Sorry.
I like Katie's version. Is this Angel City or a Chapel Roan concert? We got to do that in the
Well,
future.
it's
I
it's
also like Nathan
hard.
Lane dropping his poppers.
It's hard
Yeah.
to find. I found that it was hard to find stadium clips without commentary, which often gives away what it is.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well,
right.
is it one of those things where like you play 1 second of it and we try to guess it,
kind of
you
like
play
what
2
you
seconds?
did? Kind of like what you did with the tennis ball.
but then it gets longer, similar to the Cherry Jones speech?
Yeah. That sound is so funny.
I feel like I'm watching Challengers.
Me too. Oh, I've never seen it.
You've
I
gotta.
will. I
You
will.
gotta.
I will. I'm coming. Everything's coming.
Alan Cumming is not in Challengers.
Oh, the tennis movie. Okay, my brain went to Traders. Sorry.
You gotta watch Traders.
I gotta watch Traders.
this new season. Let's watch it together.
Okay, Traders, Alan Cumming, but Challengers. Haven't watched that either.
But Challengers, starring.
But Challengers is our new time-lapse tennis porn. Wait, before we go.
Yes, we have something we must say.
Yes.
Say what you.
We wanted to read a question we got from the Jocular mailbag. And if you have a question, we love hearing from you. Jock
Yeah.
you guys are our favorites. Truly.
Oh my! I am so obsessed with our Instagram.
Obsessed with you all.
The DMs. Obviously, we need to be posting more. We get it.
We do. Obviously, we do. But if you have a question, comment, or episode topic that you'd like us to talk about, please reach out at jocularpod@hyperobjectindustries.com. But here is a wonderful little letter.
Hi, Jocular Gang. I'm a huge fan of the show and love listening to you guys every week.
Is that what you think Rachel sounds like?
I just decided.
Okay, I like it.
Should it be different?
No.
Your episodes always make my day. I have a question I'd love to hear you discuss on the show. What's the most memorable sports event you've ever attended in person? And why did it leave such a lasting impression on you? Keep up the great work. Best, Rachel. Rachel, I'm so
Rachel,
sorry.
I apologize. It's the flirt. It's the flirt aftermath.
It's the flirt.
It's the flirt.
Okay. This is a great fucking question.
This is a great fucking question.
I read it and my first thought was maybe lame,
Okay.
but it's not like professional sports by
No,
any means.
I think it can be open
Yeah.
to interpretation.
I think it was like seeing my sister's team like win state when I was little.
Whoa.
Like that was like I was in like 7th grade. I was like bad. No, I was not in 7th grade. I was in like 5th or 6th grade. I could not play basketball. She was like on this team that had won and taking off school, the entire school driving.
Oh.
to like Lexington to watch this team of girls play basketball. I just thought it was like, I've never flown so close to the sun. It was so fucking cool. The games were always great
That's
because they were the
really
best people in the state.
beautiful.
It was just awesome. I was so proud of her. I was so proud of where we were from. And like watching my papa, who was so obsessed, like get so into it. And like my mom being there, my granny being there, and my uncle always kind of bringing a random girlfriend. Love you, Uncle Paul. Always fun.
Oh my God. I'm so glad that she got to see the game too.
Yes. Wherever you are, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that's like, that was to me, I was like, that was the moment where I was like, basketball is life. And then now going to like professional sporting events, I think I cry every time when I see women play professionally. And I love even just going to like my cousins' like basketball games at their high school. I think it's just, I just love that. I love it.
I love that too.
Thank you.
I have two. Oh, can I
Do two.
Okay. One is when I was younger in high school, or college, my little sister came to visit me and she was obsessed with David Beckham.
Uh-huh.
And it was the first year that David Beckham was playing in the United States. He was playing for the LA Galaxy, and we got tickets and we went to see them at Foxborough Stadium.
Wow.
And like it was just really fun. It was just like a lovely, like, it was kind of one of the few times that like I got to hang out with my little sister like by myself.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah.
classic older sister, bringing my little sister who was like probably in middle school,
So cool.
like 7th, 8th grade. I'm like a senior in college, taking her to the game, and she was freaking out. There was a moment that like, you know, I was working but didn't have that much money, and we went and got food and got like chicken tenders. And she was sitting. David Beckham comes and runs out, and she stood up and spilled all the chicken tenders onto the
Stop it. That was like what?
That was like $45.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, you know what? It's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
I'll tell mom and dad.
I'll tell mom and dad, and they'll pay us back.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Oh, I love that.
The other one is, honestly, this most recent Angel City season, my wife and I, who had like, we went to Vegas for a friend's wedding, our dear friend's wedding.
Yeah.
And I loved the wedding, but Vegas is maybe my least favorite place on earth.
Yeah.
And as like a palate cleanser, like we woke up early, drove to the Angel City game, and it was the last game of the season. And it was one where they needed to win by like 4 or 5 goals to make it to the playoffs. And they did. And it was like the energy in the crowd, the stadium. It was really cool. It was really cool to see like a team that we had been rooting for, like pull out a win.
This pod always roots for Angel City.
I know. Sorry, we're going to.
Yeah, we are. I mean, I also root for every professional women's athlete.
I mean, I do too.
Louisville, but
someone asked me recently, like, what's your favorite WNBA team? And I love the Sparks, but I also love Chicago Sky, and I also love every other single team.
I know. I love Atlanta. I love
Atlanta. Yes.
The Aces are a joy.
Yes, agreed. I can't pick a favorite.
No.
That Angel City game also was like one of the first times that, you know, when you like make friends with your seatmates.
Yeah.
It was community. We were a community.
Oh, I love
it. It was
that.
so fun. It was just like high-fiving all around. It was good energy.
That's amazing. I love this question.
I know. I like that question too.
Ask more, please.
Ask more, please. Anyway, thanks for listening, y'all.
I hope you ask that question of yourself.
Yeah, think about that. What's your favorite sports moment?
Have a cathartic, beautiful moment with yourself and maybe your lover that you box to box.
100%. And if you don't have one, it's the season. Go find someone to box to box.
Box it up.
Box it up with. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Jocular. Please rate and review, but only if it's.
It has to be kind.
It has to be kind.
It has to be kind.
It has to be 5.
5 or nothing.
5 or nothing. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
5 or nothing.
Katie and I are also in the middle of writing a podcast musical
that will be on Broadway and available wherever you get your podcasts.
We'll get back to you next week.
All right. See you. Bye.
We love you.
Love you.
Jocular is hosted by ER Fightmaster Tien, Tran, and Katie Kershaw. Jocular is a production of Hyperobject Industries with Metalark Media and was produced by Harry Nelson. Original music and theme are by Nick Gage and ER Fightmaster. Our executive producers are Claire Slaughter, Harry Nelson, Dan Libetard, and Adam McKay.